All right, Mr. Arce, here's your Jeep Cherokee transmission. We got it all tore down and inspected. We go through and show you. You're already familiar with the case assembly where it's cracked. You tried to JB weld it and that. So we're going to have to replace the case assembly with the reman. It's going to need another torque converter. This converter's gotten hot. There's damage on the hub right here, and it's been dumping metal back through the transmission. This is the pan, and even though it's got a new filter, it's got a lot of metal right here, and you got metal all through the bottom of the pan right here. You can see the magnet in here, which is full of metal as well. That magnet's got a lot of metal on it. Just going to wipe that on the filter, and you can just see the metal coming off that magnet right there. So definitely that fine gray metal, a lot of that's coming from the torque converter. So going to have to replace the torque converter, rebuild the valve body assembly. Got a lot of metal there, stuff showing up there as well. So metal throughout the system. It's going to need a band assembly. This band here is worn and cracked, gotten hot, turned black. So you have to replace that. You got burnt clutches throughout the transmission that have to be replaced when we rebuild the transmission. It's going to need a sprag assembly here. The sprag inside here is damaged, and it's supposed to freewheel in one direction and lock up in the opposite direction, so we've got to replace that. Another set of clutches here. Rebuild the valve body assembly, and we're going to have to do our patented hot flush, so we flush the entire system to get all the contamination out. It's also going to need a pressure control solenoid on the valve body assembly here, and as well as manual lever position sensor switch. So front transmission transfer case seals also leaking, so we're going to need to do that. So I'm going to get this video shot to you here shortly, and we'll get a warranty damage estimate, itemizing the parts and labor off to you here shortly. I'll give you a call as soon as I get that all sent to you. So there you have it on your '97 Jeep Cherokee.